Hi, I'm Keven LeBlanc, running for Herndon Town Council. Traffic and pedestrian and biker safety are significant issues to me. As you can see, I live right on Locust Street, very busy, runs right into Spring Street. I've had my own incidents with people running the stop signs on the corner of Center and Locust Street. Dog injuries, near misses for myself and my family and my pets. So we know anecdotally that there's a lot of cut-through traffic. I think there are other places in town that suffer these issues, but certainly we've had some very recent and lingering issues on Spring Street with traffic patterns of distracted drivers or drivers who are speeding or not paying attention to the curves and having injuries and accidents and near misses on the street. These are very real issues that we need to address. And I believe that the town should look at near-term solutions, such as putting up, again, more radar sign markers, potentially some visual cues, something on the street, maybe images on the street to force them to shift, especially when the road is turning. We need to look at what are those patterns that we expect or that we're seeing from members that come from Western Loudoun cutting through residential streets. There need to be mid and long-term plans as well to reduce the traffic, whether it's through speed bumps or other things. I understand that we get money from the state, and some of the roads are governed and set up by the state in terms of what capacity and what sort of road classification they have. However, for example, Residential Spring is a residential street. It is not the other part of Spring Street, which is faster. So maybe even reducing the speed limits, putting other things that of course would help contain, possibly even in downtown, looking at making some streets like Locust or Vine one way. And then as I talk about Vine Street, it really also brings a concern of, when we look at downtown redevelopment or metro development, we need to be very thoughtful now prior to the actual development. What will be the changes in street patterns and traffic usage? So for example, Vine Street does not have the infrastructure to support the amount of traffic that one would expect when you have a downtown redevelopment, an arts center, other kinds of things, much more residential right there feeding off of Vine Street. They don't have sidewalks on both sides. They don't have the proper drainage. They're not even a full 2 lanes. And there's an elementary school, St. Joe's, right there. The middle school is right off of my street on Locust. There are children that need to walk here all the time. There's a daycare right across from me. People are putting their lives at risk with the patterns of the traffic in this town, and it will only get worse if we don't plan for the future. So strategic planning around traffic, pedestrian, and bike usage to make all of it safer for all of our communities is really critical.